Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a cool tone bold lips makeup tutorial. So first I'm going to take this light brown and work it around my crease, bring it out, buff it, and make sure it is properly blended. So next here, I'm going to dip my fluffy brush into the darkest brown shade in my palette and then wing it out and be precise around my crease. So I'm going to be applying it in tapping motion because I just want it to be detailed around the crease area and just the eyelid side. So I'll keep tapping it in tapping motion and then blend it back and forth. I said back and forth, please, back and forth. So I'll apply it closer to my lashes and wing it out. I just want the eye to have this lifted look, but very, very simple. So it's not that obvious, but it's having this winged lifted effect. I'll also do it for the other eye, the crease area in tapping motion, then blend it back and forth. Next, I'm going to dip this brush into the black eyeshadow and then basically wing or create an eyeliner kind of look. And then I'll just shape it upward, so it's also going to give the detailed lifted look. So I'll apply it on the other eye so they're all even before I blend it. So I'm going to take this brush and then hold it towards the end of the brush because I will have more control, and I'll blend it to the exact look I want it to be. So I'll just be blending it and go ahead to the other eye. I'm also going to apply this. I'm using my powder, like my setting powder, to do a soft powder cut crease. I've never done a concealer cut crease, just powder cut crease, because I just don't want it to be too harsh. And it's kind of a cool tones powders because the eye is going to be cool toned. Next here, I'm done with the eye, so I'm going to take my mascara and brush it. I already did my liner off camera because it's a very, very simple, not dramatic winged eyeliner, because I already lifted the eye with the eyeshadow, so I just needed to be aligned with the eyeliner. Anyway, we're talking about mascara, so I'll mascara my eyelashes and move on to the next. So here I'm going to apply my foundation. I'm going to put a few first pump actually on my beauty blender and then apply it in dot form all over my face and blend it. The foundation wasn't enough, so here I'm going to add another pump of foundation, just because I don't want it too much, too harsh. And then around my neck area, because I want my face to match with my neck. So just blend and blend. So next I'm going to apply my concealer. I mixed my pro concealer with my foundation because I just don't want it to be too much, too light, because actually the concealer is way lighter than my actual skin. So I mixed it with the foundation and applied it under my eye and blended it. So next here I'm going to dip this big fluffy brush into the cool brown shade in my palette, and then I'm going to work it around my cheekbones and then blend it towards my hairlines, around my brows, and in towards the forehead. So just slightly above my natural shadow lines. Is it shadow lines? Cheekbone shadow lines. You know what I mean? Just slightly above it, and then I'll just bring them together with my blush. So I'm going to put it high above my cheeks, blend it towards my forehead, towards around my hairlines, and buffing it and blending it. I went for a fluffier, bigger brush because I want to have, less control over it. Then here I'm going to set my under eye. After setting my under eye to lock in and smooth the concealer, then I will bake. So after baking, I'm going to wipe the powder under my eye with this really fluffy brush. I actually dipped the brush into the powder that I used to bake my under eye with. So I'm going to buff it, wipe it, dust it off, and set my face. So here I'm going to dip my fluffy brush into my palette, my powder palette, and then set the entire face and make sure that everything is locked in and there are no harsh lines showing or any creasing on anything. Just set my face basically, guys. Moving on to next, I'm going to dip my blush brush and then apply my blush. I don't have let me just go straight to the point. I'm just going to apply my blush on the high points of my cheek and make sure it's well blended, make sure that it's popping, it's coming out well, it's not looking too harsh or anything crazy. Just the right amount, just daily. After applying it, I'm going to take my fluffy powder brush and then make sure it's blended again. I'll just be tapping it and just be readjusting it here and there to make sure it comes out perfectly well. So next I'm going to set my face with my setting spray all over my face so that everything is locked in, is more detailed and comes together. So I'll line my lips here and I'll just be brushing it back and forth, not like line it thickly, just gently. So here, now that's the most important, no, not the most important, the most eye-catching part of the makeup is the lip, because it's very bold. It's a, should I say ox blood? I don't know what color, deep red, not deep red. I don't know what color to call this, or maroon, whichever one. Like, it was too much for me. Like, I went way too much. I used my finger to blend it and try to reduce the excess on my lip, but it was still too much. Yes, I wanted a bold lip, but it just went out of control. So I'm going to apply a little bit of a nude lipstick to make sure it's not too harsh, it's not doing too much. It's bold, but it's not doing too much. Yeah, so that's what I did. So next, I'm going to take my dense brush and dip it into my brown color. So I have the black and the brown mixed together, and I'm applying it on my lower lashes and make sure it's not looking bare, it's not looking too empty. So yeah. So guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it was entertaining. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys. And then I'm going to take my mascara. The mascara one is too big, guys, but whatever. And then apply it on my lower lashes. And be very, very careful with it because the mascara one is really, really big. Yeah.